Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the only podcast that the Jews don't want you to listen to. More on that later. The man in front of me, part shareholder of Adidas, Yeezy owner and enthusiast, comedy legend, Mike Ward.
I am the Kanye West of crazy white guys.
Yeah. Of Quebec humor.
I think Elon Musk is probably the Kanye West of white guys.
Yeah, he's very eccentric, but he never has anything like hateful to say.
No.
No.
The
Kanye, you know what it is? He's the Kanye West.
Yeah. He has very hateful things.
Poseidon is the Kanye West of podcasting.
If you take everything that Kanye is good at, that's us. Everything that Kanye is bad, it's him.
Yeah.
So all three of us are Kanye.
We're making beats for the people, and you're out there beating minorities. Yeah.
I'm a god.
Did you see that Adidas dropped them?
Yeah, they did.
I'm not happy about that.
And plus, there was a thing that it was founded by Nazis in the
everything was founded by Nazis. So was NASA.
Yeah, but there was one thing. I saw this fucking comic on the internet. She was writing. She was like, Adidas is short for Adolf because the founder was Adolf Dassler.
Is that why it's called Adidas? I thought it was all day I dream about sex.
No, so it was Adi was his nickname, and his last name is Dassler, so Adidas.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, and then she's like, he was a German, and he made clothes for the he made this, made that, and in the 1936 Olympics, he made shoes that he gave to Jesse Owens. He's a Nazi.
Jesse Owens is a black guy.
Jesse Owens is a black guy. That's the worst fucking Nazi. That you have your fucking your weird prince or whatever you want to call fucking Hitler, who fucking hates everyone, and you're like, oh yeah, I hate them too, and then you're like, hey, my black friend, here's some shoes, beat all the world records.
Imagine being her friend and she's telling you, this fucking guy, you know how much of a Nazi he is? He's giving shit to black guys.
Yeah,
he's associating with the blacks.
But then after that, I saw other things. They took that out of describing him as a Nazi. They're like, he made shoes for the army, and then you're like,
but everybody had to.
He's a German that makes shoes
for Germans.
So if there's a war, and you're like, okay, hey, shoemaker, make shoes. I don't like your politics. It's gonna be fucking two in the back of the head.
Yeah, two in the back of the head.
Not even, not two in the fucking face.
Not only that, you know how people go like, oh well, he was part of. You know who else was 100% a part of the Nazi regime? Germany. The entire country was Nazi Germany. So are we just gonna bomb them and there's no road to redemption? The kids now, is it their fault? The association of Adidas is crazy to me. Like you've been wearing Adidas for years, people. Now they're Nazis.
Yeah, well, there's Hugo Boss, Volkswagen, BMW, Mercedes.
There's a old German guy that got murdered in near Sherbrooke last week.
Why?
He was he was in his 90s, and his house mysteriously caught on fire, and then it said, and the title was Hitler's soldier, blah blah blah. Dies in a mysterious fire, and then I'm like, Hitler's soldier, and I start reading it. When he was 17, he was this Austrian kid. They forced him into the army, and then he didn't want to, and then he ran away, and then they brought him back, and then the Germans lost the war, and then he was a prisoner of war for a while, and then when he got out, he moved to Canada, and he was a professor. He went to university, became a professor at Concordia, and he was a well-respected professor. But then he wrote a book about the atrocities that he saw during the war. And as soon as he wrote that, then he lost his career because people were like, because he was saying, I saw horrible things. These guys did this.
He didn't say he's for it.
But he was saying what he had seen, and people were like, he was a Nazi. He was a Nazi. So then he had to fucking flee Montreal move from Montreal. And then he moved out in the middle of nowhere in the country. And he lived on this fucking wherever. And then like in his 90s, he gets murdered.
So this guy lived his whole life. He tried to escape from Nazi Germany. He finally got out of it. He saw these atrocities. He contributed to society. He was a professor. He did science. He wrote a book.
He dies as Hitler's friend. Like,
people are so dumb. They're unhelpable. But same thing with Kanye. I saw his interview with Lex Friedman. He's just unwell. The guy's he can't articulate. I don't think he hates anyone. I think he just can't speak properly.
Yeah, well, he's on a I don't know if this is technically a high or a low, but he's
on something.
Yeah, he's on something.
He's on something.
I watched
crazy.
the interview. He was like, it was like this yellow room type of shit, right?
What?
It was like
No, I'm talking about
I
Lex
think
Friedman.
you were staring at the sun.
Yeah.
Kanye West, right? It was a podcast. Was it Lex Friedman?
I don't know. How am I gonna know what's
Anyways,
going on in your memory?
So he was saying
Did
like,
you just ask me just for my memory?
Wait, close your eyes and concentrate real hard.
So I
and
can
then
tell you
we'll
what you're thinking.
Wait, is it? Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it is.
he was saying how he was jealous of the Jews, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he said that. He said that on Drink Champs.
Okay.
Yeah.
He didn't really say anything. Like the way he said it is kind of fucked up. But like I've been saying for the longest time, like I wish we were like the Jews. Like I've been saying.
Whoa!
No, in terms of
whoa. The thing is, Kanye has the Poseidon syndrome. He's got a lot of stuff that he wants to do and say. They all come out at the same time, and sometimes it doesn't make any sense, and you could misinterpret as something else.
Yeah.
But it's not. The intention is not what comes out of his mouth. Like the way I speak in English, how I can articulate, I can't articulate as well in French. So sometimes you'll be like,
Is that why you keep on saying "Les Christ de Juif"?
Yeah, exactly. I'm talking about smoked meat. It's all smoked meat related.
I have a fucking my shoulder hurts. That's why I'm always like this. I'm stretching.
We had the Halloween episode of The Intellectuals.
Oh my god.
And Hitler was dressed as Adolf Hitler. And
wait, what?
Who
Repeat
was
that?
dressed as
Oh,
Hitler?
sorry,
'Cause I said Hitler was.
Guido. Did I say Hitler was dressed as
Yeah.
Adolf Hitler?
I was dressed as a Charlie, like a fat Charlie Chaplin.
Without the hat, he's
Yeah.
Hitler. So, and I kept, he didn't realize, but I was like, okay, we have to mime stuff. And I'm making everybody mime different stuff. And him, like, oh, you're hailing a cab. It's far away.
And you're
It's
like-
far away. And he's like, he's whistling, he's trying, he's not realizing. And I can't wait to see what the fans come up with him hailing cabs
no.
dressed as a Nazi.
He didn't get that you were doing
At all.
You
He didn't get it either
you
until I
told
just
him
said it
to
right
take
now.
the hat off.
He didn't get it. He had the hat off. He gave the hat to
If
the
you're
clown.
dressed as Charlie Chaplin, as
You have to
soon as
keep it
someone
on.
says, take the hat off, I'll be like, go fuck yourself. If I take the hat off, it's because it's here,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm twirling that little stick cane.
Swirling
Hold
it
on.
in.
So what was mine? What was the purpose of mine?
I can't remember what I had.
Because
But the whole gag was just meant to go to him and get him to do that.
Oh,
so I made you guys do different
You
stuff.
were Obelix from
Yes.
the Aesthetics.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah. And then the Gimp was the
Claudio.
new guy? Okay.
Yeah, Claudio. And then Adam was Adam fit right into his role.
He was so scary. I saw a picture of him, and he looks scared because he looks happy.
Dude,
He
yes!
was so happy.
Oh
lunatic
my
shit.
God.
I even told him, he's like, he was laughing. He was,
The-
how
he-
wacky was that laugh?
Dude, it was insane.
Was he supposed to be John Wayne Gacy, or he was just a regular clown?
He was supposed to
that
be
looks mental?
Pennywise, but he
Okay.
turned into John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, he looked scarier than John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, he's terrifying because
Yeah.
he's on that spectrum.
Yeah,
He's
the
not-
murder spectrum.
He's on the murder spectrum. If he gets angry enough,
I don't know if he's either gonna do manslaughter or 19 fucking.
yeah,
kills.
he's gonna
Yeah,
decide
he's
it.
fucking mental.
So we had that, and
I don't know if he is mental, but
He is mental.
looks
No,
mental.
he's 100%.
yeah, he's
mental.
100%, but he's a good guy.
Yeah, he's not a bad guy.
He's not a bad guy.
Yeah, if
But
I
he
knew him
is-
better, I'd loan him 30,000.
He
If
is.
ever he needs money, just tell him.
Oh, no,
I
don't
got
say
a
it.
bit of
He's
money.
gonna listen to
I
that.
got money laying
Don't
around.
stop telling
I
me
got
now.
money laying around, looking for some investments. I want to loan money to people that might not give it back, and if they do, there's going to be no interest. I'm gonna make that sweet Jewish money.
Hey, clown, you look successful. So we had that. It was just
Is Adam
lunacy.
Jewish? Adam is Jewish.
No, he's not
right?
Jewish.
He's
He's
not.
not Jewish.
Oh shit!
He's,
I was sure he was Jewish.
He's Jewish adjacent, though. He looks like a Jew from a distance.
Yeah.
Czech, I think.
Oh, I don't
Republic.
know.
I think you should check.
Yeah, you should check it out. But yeah, so Kanye is losing it a bit. And a lot of, I just don't like I'll tell you why I don't like the outrage. I get it. Like, obviously, you don't want people saying hateful things, this and that. But you could tell that he's unwell. And they're taking it like he's a serious person talking to. Look, is he serious or is he nuts? You
Yeah.
can't have both.
By the way, I'm on TikTok.
We
And
know.
I have watched videos of
15-year-old
Jews duetting his video and agreeing with everything he says
What did he say?
about him being jealous of the Jews, of how they work.
But
and
that's not what they're mad
And
at.
that- and-
They're not mad at that. They're
Oh.
mad that he said these fucking Jews control the media, and that's what they're
I
mad at.
understand
Plus,
that.
When you
understand
go,
that.
I've seen Jews there's like 3 Jewish guys, and it might be just an Italian guy
Pretending to be Jewish.
No, they had the
some guy
barbaps
from
and the.
Yeah, but Adam, you put a wig on Adam,
He's
and
Jewish.
he looks Jewish. He
I see what
even
you mean, I
got
see
a
what you
Jewish
mean.
name.
But yeah, but they like that thing, which makes sense. He said, "Yo, these guys are cool. They got their shit together. I wish I had my shit
Yeah.
together." He's like, "That, thank you." But I see who's duetting when he goes, "These fucking Jews control the media." That's when they're like, "Bro, what are you talking about, bro?"
The only person
He's not
that's
wrong,
yeah.
but he's not wrong in the sense that all those people that are in those companies are Jewish, but it's not a conspiracy, is what people are trying to
Yeah.
say. They go, they didn't conspire together. They said, "This is our domain."
That's like
Yeah.
saying Greeks control the restaurants.
Yeah.
Cause
We all got together.
A lot of restaurants in Montreal, like probably half of the restaurants,
92%, I think.
are Greek, but that doesn't mean Greeks control
No,
restaurants.
they hate each other. They all fight.
Yeah,
They-
and you can have Italians with restaurants.
Yeah.
You have fucking. You don't want a British person with a restaurant, but you
Disgusting.
get French with restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why. But I feel just that he's lost it a bit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not-
yeah. No, definitely.
He's not a
Definitely.
serious person.
But people get, it's fucked up. Like I saw, and this isn't about Kanye. This is about Bill Murray. I saw how people, as soon as you were big, and you, there's one thing you do. People are happy to see someone big fall.
Very communist. Yeah.
There's nothing that people like more than someone with success that loses it all.
Yeah,
that
that's
makes everyone happy.
That's a communist mind state. The capitalist mind state is you see someone that's big and you want to get big.
Yeah.
Because if I tear you down and I'm living in the gutter, I'm still living in the gutter. My life hasn't changed. You should always work to better yourself.
You see, like that's why when I was watching Kanye, I was like, one day he's gonna insult people like me. That's how I saw it. I was like, one day he's gonna insult me and my family.
Yeah. So we have these fucking French Canadians, bro. I've been to Quebec. I talk about the Jews here, but in Quebec, believe it or not, French Canadians run the media. They run the media. Yeah. So he's unwell a bit, but more functional, I will say, than Poseidon.
Oh, speaking of running the media in French Quebec, I got a weird offer today, and my manager was like, "Look, this is a very weird offer." He goes, "TVA, the big French network, they're doing a talk show with Martin Matt. Martin Matt, my friend's gonna host a talk show, and he goes for the pilot." And I was like, "Oh fuck, they want me to do the pilot." I go, "I'm not gonna do the pilot." He goes, "No, they know about the setup you have at the Bordel with all the cameras, the lighting, everything." They would like to rent the Bordel and rent your equipment so that they can film the pilot. And I was like, that's fucking mental. The TV is asking
Can I record your
a
podcast
web
studio?
guy that has fucking cameras in a bar. Like, fucking TV is so broken.
Holy
We
shit.
need Jews to come to Quebec
Yeah.
to fix show business.
Look, Kanye's talking shit about you. Come here. Come here.
We need you.
We need you.
Jews.
This is crazy.
Yeah, that's so weird. I agree. It's very strange.
They don't have their
Yeah.
shit together at all.
No, but I told him, I told Michelle, I was like, yeah, and tell him they can do it.
They're going to pay TV prices.
No, but I was like, but they have to hire. I was like, and he goes, no, I know. They need either Chuck or Yan. I was like,
Yep.
They need both. They
Yeah.
need both.
Hire
and
both.
I want both of them just watching what everyone's doing. So if someone's filming, do it like, at the Bell Center, if you show up with your lighting guy, their lighting guy is union. So he'll be like, okay, yeah. And just judging. So I want to have Chuck and Yan judging the TV.
Yes.
people.
Oh, is that how you're going to do it? Okay, no.
There's something really funny about
I get what you're doing because you're uneducated. But carry on. I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of uneducated, though, this buffoon of a man has been dropping the ball on everything he's done in the last 2
best
weeks.
helper.
for the past week and a half.
To the point where I thought it was on purpose.
I'll start saying the things that he fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So first thing he fucked up was I'll go
Chronologically?
yeah, I think chronologically. Okay. First thing, I was going to Florida, and I had told him, I was like, can you get my car's scratched in the bumper? So and you guys know that paint guy. So I was like, can you ask your paint guy to fix the scratch? And I go, and I have a backup camera that I need installed. So if you can get someone to install the camera. And he's like, okay, when you want this done? I was like, I'm leaving. I want it done while I'm in Florida. I leave Saturday. I come back next Saturday.
I get it.
Gotcha. Gotcha. A week before I leave, a couple of days before I leave, on the Tuesday, I get a call. He's like, yeah, okay, I'm coming to pick up the car. And then I'm like,
I'm still in Montreal.
Where are you? And he's like, I'm on the bridge.
All
so
right.
he's like 40 minutes from his house. He's 6 minutes from mine. So I'm like,
okay, so already there, he doesn't get the schedule.
Yeah, no.
Okay, he's a little early. That's fine.
so
He's
and
he's premature.
the reason why I wanted the car out of the driveway was so my wife could park her car in the driveway. Like while I wasn't there. So, but I was like, oh, who cares? Who
Yeah,
cares?
he's here now,
At
yeah.
least everything will get done. So I'm leaving. I haven't even left yet. I'm still in Montreal. I'm at the airport. I get a text message from him, and he goes, the car is in your driveway. I brought the car back. It's painted, but sorry, the paint guy didn't know how to install the camera.
Yeah, he's the paint guy.
So I was like, did he ask the fucking paint guy? He asked he was asking a guy whose job is to fucking weld stuff and paint stuff. He was like, okay, do you do haircuts?
Yeah.
Can I get a
The
haircut?
best part is that the garage that could have done that is 6 blocks down that same street.
Wait, what?
The garage that could have done that could have fixed the camera.
What garage?
Is the one behind where Beaumont and Park meet.
So what did you ask?
Wait,
so you
what?
asked the paint guy. So you asked him.
Well, I
You
asked
were
him.
like,
I
can
asked
you?
him.
Okay, you're good. You're
Well-
good with that brush.
Well, I asked him. I go to him. I'm pretty sure you don't know how to do this, but there's a backup camera. Do you know anyone?
I'm pretty sure you know
don't?
how
No,
to
he said
do
you
it.
don't.
No, you
Or
don't. You don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he went in full confidence. He's like,
Yeah.
I got this. You can't do it. I'm sure you can't, right? I give up.
So he told me, yeah, you're right. I don't.
So you're like, all right, I problem
No,
so why
solved.
didn't you go somewhere else? Like down the street?
What happened was I dropped the car off. And I'm like, oh, when he's done, I'm gonna bring it to a camera place.
Ah, nice.
But the thing is, my life was a little bit hectic. I had also promised you that I was gonna pick you up. I double booked you guys.
Thank you.
I double booked. Like I double booked like
Wait, pick me up from where?
from your place, or you didn't have the car that day.
From
were we
the
doing?
camera shop, from the camera
think we had a-
installing shop.
We had a podcast in the afternoon, but we had some shit to set up in the studio. So then, on top of it, I said I was gonna pick you up.
Couldn't you pick him up in my car and
Yeah.
then drop him where
Also,
he's
this
going?
changes nothing because the studio and my house are 7 minutes apart. So you would have been at the studio anyway, even if I came by myself.
Wait, what?
Like you came to pick me up?
Yeah.
Yeah, to bring you to the studio, which is 7 minutes from my house.
If
So
you were
even if you
busy-
hadn't picked me up, if you would have been at the studio with me, we would have been at the same time.
No. What
Wouldn't
happened?
it be
7 minutes.
easier
No, no.
though to pick him up in my car, or
I
park
don't
my
deserve
car
to ride
where,
around
where
the
your
convertible.
car
Hold on,
is?
hold on. What happened was the night before I said I was gonna pick him up, but I also said I was gonna go pick up the car to the other guy.
Okay.
And then I was like, and then
Just
I was
making promises. This goddamn
yeah,
whore.
exactly. Because one of my issues is saying yes to everyone. Because
That's how we joined the cult.
And so I'm like, all right, I
Did
got
your
this.
paint guy cut your hair? Is that why it turned out that way?
No, because it's growing back. It grows back weird.
It
Grows back weird.
So the thing is, in
It's
the
always
day,
attached to this.
in the day, the body shop guy told me, yo, it's gonna be ready tomorrow. And then I'm like, okay, cool. And then at night, I think we spoke, and you're like, yo, can you pick me up? I'm like, yeah, sure. For having forgotten, I said yes to the body shop guy. So in the morning, I'm like,
I should just walk to this.
or like in the afternoon or something. And then I wake up in the morning, and then like at night, I look at my stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta pick up the car tomorrow. So I wake up, I pick up the car. I'm literally, I think, a block away from your place. This guy calls me. I'm like, oh fuck, it's true.
Yeah, he completely forgot. And then he's like, I'm like, where are you? Because he told me, he's like, I'm going to be there at this time. So I'm waiting. He doesn't show up.
But you're a block from my place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in your lie, you were saying that the reason why you brought the car back to my place because you had to pick him up. But you,
You were al- you had
forgot
forgotten
that you,
completely,
you
yeah.
had to pick him up. You were already.
Yeah.
No. So what happened was,
Let's see how he gets
no,
out of
hold
this
on.
one.
It's not a lie. I
Overruled.
had told myself, I was gonna check for the camera
Objection.
Where-
when
you
he's
gonna
done when
check
he's done
for
with
the
the
camera?
paint. I was gonna call my
Okay.
guy. I was gonna call.
And you were telling yourself this as you were
Yes.
driving to my house?
No. I said this
As
before.
you were backing it up, going, I can't see anything. What's going on?
Well, you want to laugh?
Fuck, I hit the sidewalk. Goddamn, I hope the camera guy knows how to fix bumpers.
Yeah, he's like, I wish I had a camera.
Well, you want to laugh? As soon as I put it in reverse, I did. Ah, fuck.
I forgot the camera.
Fuck.
Just say you forgot.
Because I had the camera too. It's not like,
Yeah.
hey, you got to go out and buy it. You got to.
You had it.
Look, I did 2 out of 3 tasks.
Yeah.
I did
You
the
did.
plastic thing on top for the roof
Yeah.
and the scratch.
Yeah. Okay, so that's one thing he failed. Then when we recorded last week's episode, I had the
Flamethrower.
yeah, and I had the convertible, so the flamethrower was too big to put in the trunk, so I brought it up in the studio, and then we opened it. But it's two huge boxes, and I have a fucking small car. So I was like, I put the flamethrower in its box, and I asked him, I was like, can you get rid of this box for me? And when I ask someone, can you get rid of this box for me, it means put it in the recycling
yeah, just get rid
or
of it.
garbage, or burn it. I don't, or eat
I'm
it.
a
I don't
witness.
care.
I was here for this. He said, yeah, of course. I got this, bro.
Yeah. So then I leave. 7 minutes later, I get a text message from Martin
great-
Perizzolo
Martin Periz.
that he just writes, are you fucking crazy? And then I say, are you fucking crazy? And I'm like, oh, is Martin like a anti-gun guy?
And he knows I have a flamethrower?
Because we were taking pictures with the flamethrower. He's offended that, and I was like, what the
He's
fuck?
not a bitch.
No, I was like, what the why is he asking me if I'm crazy? I opened, there's a picture of, on the balcony, a box with my address on it a couple of times.
Your name?
My name and my phone number. My fucking phone number. And then I asked, I call Martin, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Where is that? And he goes, yeah, just someone threw it on the balcony. And then I'm like, what? And I'm like, could you just get, at least take the
name off.
the address off?
Yeah.
And he goes, no, I did that already, and I'll between shows I'll cut it up in small pieces and put it in the recycling bin. And I was like, oh fuck.
When you sent us this message, we were in the car.
Yeah, so I texted a group message because I knew if I just texted him, he'd be like, I got rid of it. So I wanted you as a witness. So I was like,
Hold on.
did you? I
on.
texted group message. I texted Poseidon. Did you fucking put the box on the balcony?
Okay. I didn't put it on the balcony, but it's still 100% my
Where
fault.
did you put it on the street and then
No,
some
no,
fucking
no.
asshole put it up on the
No,
balcony?
no, no. So you told me put it in the garbage, right? Is that
No,
what-
no,
I
no,
said
no,
get
no.
rid
No,
of
you
it.
said get rid of it. Sorry,
You
get
said
rid
I
of it.
got this. I'm gonna take
Yeah,
this.
so I grab it. I'm like, we were in a hurry to go to your show. I was like, fuck, I better hurry. And then I saw the garbage bin, and I stuck it against the garbage bin. But I
Stuck
didn't.
it against
he-
or
Yeah,
inside?
I didn't put it. It didn't fit inside.
So you just left it on the street.
No. Out in
the
here.
reason
it was
why
inside.
society
Hold on,
doesn't
hold on,
work
hold
is
on.
because it's filled with
Hold on.
people like him.
Hold on, it was inside. It was. I put it in the next to the garbage bin inside. That's why I was confused about the balcony part. But I'm still wrong because I didn't get rid of your address. I completely forgot
Inside
about
where?
You didn't even
in
get
the
rid of the
building?
box.
here,
You
right
just
here.
left it. This
Where
is where he gave it to you.
No, where the bathroom is.
Yeah, he
Okay.
gave it to you to get rid of it,
Yeah.
and you're like, I got this, and you put it 3 feet next to where he gave it
so
to you.
it's like, here, give me the water and go.
Yeah.
Can you get rid of this? And okay,
yeah, that's what he did.
I got it.
I got it. I just want you to know, I'm Mr. Dependable.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Can
still
you
wrong
put this
about
back
it.
in the fridge? Yeah.
Hold on.
All right.
I'm
here,
still. I'm still.
I'll lean it on this
Yeah.
because this is cold, so it'll keep it cold. It's like a fridge. It's a
No,
poor
I'm
man's
still.
fridge.
I'm still wrong about it. I'm not saying I'm not wrong. I'm still 100%
So,
wrong.
but yeah,
Because it has your address and all your personal details, but
how long
I
did
didn't.
it take for you to realize it? Because plus, because my address. If we were in Florida, who cares
Yeah.
if people know my address or my phone number? But
Here.
in the French part of Montreal,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna have fucking mental patients calling my house.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I didn't know that until I listened to your French podcast. So was it good?
Yeah, when
And
you
I
were
was like,
bitching about it.
and then I was like,
No, but the best was when because I'm in the car and I get the and I just come, I go, bro, you remember that box that he gave you? His first reaction is the best Poseidon reaction. Yeah, bro, I got rid of it. And like, bro, I have a picture of it that you didn't get rid of it. He's like, no, bro. Like he was trying, and then Emil sit in the back, and we're just staring. Like you could see that Emil, like the wheels are turning. He's like, oh, he's caught in a lie, but he already answered before he knew that there's a photo. So Poseidon then starts like, yeah, look, we're in a hurry, bro. And then he starts backtracking. I go, but where'd you leave it? He's like, I left it there. I go, where there?
One thing
It's
though,
like there.
I didn't leave it outside in the balcony. It was still in the premises. That's one thing. It's still wrong. I'm not saying
No,
it's
no, no,
correct. I'm not
But
saying
you
it's right.
left It's like if you should have left it on the table here.
Yeah, it would've been better.
It would have been
Safer.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the third thing. So yesterday he texts me and he goes, "Look, I feel bad. I'm gonna bring since I want the tour bus painted." He was like, "I'm bringing the tour bus to the paint guy." So I'm like, "Perfect." And then I go, when? He goes, tomorrow morning. So I'm like, okay. So instead of me having to go to the parking spot to bring the tour bus to my house, I was like, I'll wake up early in the morning and then I'll drive him to where it is. So I drive him to where it is, and the whole way he's like, I'm gonna fuck this up. I know I'm gonna fuck this up. And I'm like, yeah, you're good. As long as you don't bring it back purple, I'm happy.
And you
good.
already spoke to the guy. You told him what we need, all that. So it should be good.
So we're good.
The issue was I spoke to the guy.
Yeah. So I'm like, we're good. And then, and the reason why I wanted to drive him to the tour bus and not just let him pick it up, I wanted to point. I was like, that thing I want black, that thing I want black, the rest I want gray. So I do that, and he leaves. And then 20 minutes later, he calls me, and he goes, yeah, fuck. The guy, what did you tell me?
Okay.
And the truth, because I know how you're going to change it.
By the way, Gapes, who makes fantastic montages, videos, a professional, like for all the Pantelis comedy stuff, the second he catches wind of like all the shit he could do with your stuff on 2 Drink Minimum, you're going to become an international meme.
Oh, he knows. He sent me the link to
oh, he's preparing. He's preparing, but go on. Let's see what you did.
This is all very Larry David-esque, Curb Your Enthusiasm type of situation.
No, it isn't. Him, it's misunderstandings.
Yeah, this I have.
This is not a misunderstanding. This is you fucking up.
Yeah, misunderstandings between the body shop guy and.
There's no misunderstanding. You didn't tell him the truth. You didn't tell him what we told you to tell him.
Because he told me, he goes, look, the guy doesn't want to take the wrap off. He thought it was just he had to paint, and he goes, if I had known that he had to take the wrap off, I would have told him. And I'm like, he tells me if I had known, and I was
That's
like,
all we said. Yeah.
So, and we're talking. And I'm on speakerphone, so I go, I'm pretty sure I text messaged him about the rap, and here's what I'd written.
This is verbatim.
He had written, send me pics of the tour bus so I can get a quote. So I write, I don't have recent pics, but it's a 2014 Winnebago trend with a black wrap. It needs to be unwrapped, and I want it painted dark gray. Pewter. And that's it.
Wow.
So 10 words, 2 of those have the rap in it.
And then he went and
He's
told
like,
him, look, I have a motorcycle I need painted. And the guy's like, okay, come paint your motorcycle. It's like, what, is that a truck? Is that a wrap? He's like, I don't know what happened.
Okay.
It was a misunderstanding.
And then I sent that to you, and I sent it to him, and I was like, I shouldn't have sent it because I know how he is. Because after he was like, no, I knew it was wrapped. Because, you guys always say it's wrapped.
He's the
so
best.
I knew.
Yeah.
But he didn't know.
Yeah.
And he had told me to.
He refuses to assume responsibility for everything.
He told me.
Hold on.
You know who he is? He's the Justin Trudeau of podcasting.
Because he goes,
He's like Newing.
Hold on.
You realize you murdered that woman? No, bro. I just dodged her life, bro.
He goes, because he tells him to. He goes, no. So my guy, can't take doesn't want to take the wrap off. But if you find someone else to unwrap it, and then he'll paint it. And I'm like, if I find someone else to start the job,
just
I'll
finish
fucking pay that guy to finish it. Why would I fucking hire someone to go, hey, I need my car cleaned and waxed. Okay. So you clean it, and I'll find someone to wax it.
Here's the truth.
You never went. You went to. Did you go see your fucking camera guy this time?
Here's the truth. I bought some paint.
No, you guys are killing me, bro. Okay, I knew it was wrapped. I didn't think it was gonna be such a big deal for him.
But why don't you just tell him? If we told you to tell him, why don't you just tell him?
I honestly didn't think.
When you asked for the estimate, that's why I wrote the word wrapped 5 times, because I knew that's a type of job that it's 2 days to paint. Well, one day to unwrap, 1 day to prep, 1 day to paint. So it's a third of the job.
Well, he told me 6 days to paint it, and then like one day to 2 days to unwrap it.
Okay, so that's still that's a lot. If it's 6 days to paint, 6 plus 2 days, so that's 8
days,
shit,
a week and 1 day.
Yeah, so that's 25% of the time is just unwrapping it, which is a big part of the operation.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I honestly didn't think it was going to be an issue because I've seen videos and dudes in the hood unwrap their cars and it
I've
takes
seen
like,
videos of dudes in the hood too. I don't live my life like
and
that.
unwrapping cars, and it literally doesn't take long.
I saw
Hold on a
videos
second.
of dudes in the hood like having their car do this,
Yeah.
but I don't think a Canadian Tire guy can do that for
Hold
me.
on a second. Is that how you live your life? You're like, I saw TikTok. Those dudes in the hood doing this.
No.
It's doable.
Honestly, I didn't think removing a wrap was such a big ordeal. It never, like when he told me, like because he
Did
reacted
you, when he told you,
So
did
what?
you think in your head, you're like, yeah, I should have told him. Like, he told me 6 times. I really should have gave him this.
No,
information.
when he hold on.
You
when,
had forgot
when,
that
when,
I told you that it was wrapped.
when
up.
he react, I did. Yes,
Yeah.
but,
Yeah,
Oh,
of course
you're like, Mike, bro, why didn't you tell me it was wrapped?
Yeah.
but hold on because
Yeah, 'cause
because
that's what he told me. If I'd known it was wrapped,
so
it
in
would've
Greeks
gone
we
better.
say the 3 bad thing. It comes in
You're
threes.
the only Greek that says that.
Bad things come in threes. No, it's true. So the first thing
That's
was
celebrity death.
The first thing was the BMW camera. Then it was the box. I'm like, it's coming. The next one's coming. And as soon as he reacted to the rap, I was like, this is it. This is the one that. This is the one that I eat a dick for everything. Like I lose everything for over a stupidity like this. I was like, God. I'm like, this because I brought it. And I was not expecting his rate because he comes in, he looks at the RV, he looks from far. I go, okay, I need that thing painted black on top. And he's explaining, I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, look. And then he opens the door, and I'm like, look, you see the original paint, it's gray. And he goes, what's black? I go, it's wrap. He goes, oh, he starts freaking out. Oh, what the fuck? No, I can't, bro, I can't. I look at him like, fucking me, you can't, bro. It's wrap. Just unpeel it. What's the big
Who
deal?
talks like that, bro? You're the worst person.
He was talking like that as well.
Yeah, because you lied to him.
Well, I know. I just omitted. I did because I
gotta
honestly
stop doing that.
I honestly, yeah, but because I honestly didn't know. I honestly didn't think it was gonna be a legit issue. I for real, like to me, it was just like, oh, it's a wrap. You just fucking peel it
And
out,
see,
bro.
both of the things I'd asked them to do, or both of the I'm talking about the car things, was because I was like, I don't want to have to like go through the hassle. He likes cars. He knows guys. It'll be easier. But now it's just
The man is a lunatic.
I gotta find a fucking car guy. And then he's like, no, but once you find the car guy, let me drive it and I'll explain it to him. And I'm like, that's not gonna happen.
You shouldn't explain
Yeah.
anything to anyone.
Ever.
The only thing you should explain is to your girlfriend why you're staying home.
Yeah. Why are you home today? Don't ask. Bad things come in 3s. I'm at 9 right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, but
My
yeah,
luck has changed.
And he
he-
told me, he was like, I gotta call my aunt. You're gonna go to that fucking exorcism with Guido.
When is the exorcism?
I have no idea.
It's in November.
I have no idea.
You gotta bring Adam with the clown suit.
Oh my god.
He's gotta wear the clown suit.
I pretend that he's possessed.
But yeah.
Or
Anyway,
just no, he just like loves religion and clowns.
He does. No one addresses it.
Yeah, just go.
When they go-
This is my friend Adam.
Yeah. And it asks, why is he dressed like that? Oh, it's his style. It's how he dresses.
It's a work thing.
Yeah, it's a work thing. It's a work thing.
He works with kids. He's gotta go to work after.
He works with kids.
just like you guys.
Yeah, he works with kids. You feel me? He likes him too.
Anyways, yeah, dude, when he told me he didn't want to do it, my brain went into complete meltdown. I was like, nah, this is it. This is
So wait,
the one.
your brain went to meltdown. So this whole time, that's been your brain operating at full capacity.
No. It was already it was
My brain went into meltdown. So
honestly,
before-
for the past week and a half, my brain has been operating at I would say 30%.
Cause you told me.
you sound like Kanye West. That's the Kanye West line I was watching on Lex Friedman. He wrote like, "You are powerful." And he's like this. I gotta say this. I'm one of the best writers of all time, and he wrote a misspelled sentence. I was like, this guy's lost his goddamn mind.
But he told me today. He said, "Yeah, I fucked it up because I've been thinking about
Stressed.
I've been stressed about work, so I'm always thinking about shit I'm gonna have to do, like future hustles." Which
No,
is
I
the-
never. Hold on, Mike. I never said. Come on.
But that's not the words you used. But that's what it was. It
Yeah.
was like
No, it
So
was
you're
zero.
always thinking of okay,
The next thing. That's what you told me to before.
I gotta do the
Well, yeah.
next thing.
Yeah, the next thing that's gonna bring me income.
Yeah, that which is
Okay, yeah.
pretty much what I said. Isn't that exactly
That's
what
actually-
I said?
hold on,
He
I-
does
words?
this to me all the time. And then I lose my mind. I go, but you just said, you know what he does? He doesn't do it on purpose, but he gaslights me. But he does do it on purpose. He doesn't do it on purpose. Like, I never said that. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I start. He always makes me question myself because he fucking straight faces.
That's why I was happy the wrap and unwrap thing was a text and not a conversation. Because I was like, I think
Yeah, he makes me doubt myself all the time. The cocksucker.
I was like, I think it's exactly the type of thing I would have said. And see, for the backup camera and the paint job, I know I told him, hey, I need
this and this done.
Ask your paint guy to do the bumper, and I also need someone for the backup camera. But then the way he made me feel was like I had asked, hey, get your guy to do this and that.
Let's not forget the newspaper incident.
Oh yeah. Oh. So last so you're up to 4 in your thing of 3s. So
no, the 3s they gotta be chained together like one after the other.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that thing was
statute of limitations.
But when the day that my verdict came out.
Yes.
There was an article I saw. Someone tweeted an article. I had just seen the digital version of the Gazette newspaper, and the title was Mike Ward Saves Comedy.
Yes.
So that's a type of thing. Like I've never thought of an article going, I should frame that, but I was like, fuck, that'd be a cool little thing to frame.
I wanted the Supreme Court. This is a great title. If I'm going to frame a newspaper,
if I'm going to frame one thing, this is it. Yeah. So I was like, I should frame that. So
I'm going to frame you for murder.
And I live in a neighborhood where it's primarily French. So I know the corner store near my house, they don't have the Gazette. So I ask them, and I know that like newspapers aren't like actual papers aren't really a thing. So I'm like, look,
a lot of people do just digital.
Yeah. So I'm like, look, I knew that La Presse had stopped doing the paper. I was like, I'm pretty sure the Gazette still has a paper edition. I'm not sure though. So if you can go to I was like, do they have a Gazette near where you are? And he goes, yeah. And I go to the store and get me today's Gazette if you can. And he's like, yeah, no problem. So then when he shows up, he's like, I went to 2 places and they don't have it anymore. They don't make it anymore.
Yeah, no, you had asked him. He said they don't have it. You mean they didn't have any more, or they don't make them anymore? And then he said they don't make them anymore. And then you asked, where did you go?
No, I didn't ask him right away, where did you go? He was like, they don't make them anymore. So then like a couple of months go by. I'm in a store in the West Island. I walk in. And I see a fucking stack of Montreal Gazettes. And it's not like a Saturday edition, so it's not like it only comes out on Saturday. Yeah. It's a fucking Tuesday. So I'm like, there's no way that the Gazette goes, look, we only make one a week, and it's Tuesday. Tuesday's a big day. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I text him. I go, hey, where did you go? Or maybe I called, but where did you go to see about the Gazettes? And do you remember what you answered?
You said it on the Suzekut, but I don't remember.
You said the cafe near my house,
which is not known for carrying the Gazette,
and the gas station. But the gas station isn't like a real like with a dépanneur or a 7-Eleven or like a corner store. It's a fucking gas station with one fucking guy that sells maybe peanuts and oil.
There was a third place that I had went to. I forgot to mention
the public library.
Almont.
You went to a place that gives bread.
They always bread because I always used to get my newspapers there. Like I would walk in to buy croissants and there was newspapers sitting on the window.
Oh, bro, you're getting a Metro paper.
You were trying to.
No, they had Vima.
No.
That's a Greek newspaper.
Yeah, but I thought they had other ones as well.
You can't be this dumb. It's impossible. That's like saying I need souvlaki, so I went to Chinatown, bro. None of these Chinese restaurants have souvlaki. They don't make souvlaki anymore.
You went to a cafe, a Greek bakery, and a gas station.
It's not even a regular bakery. You could go in and buy bread there, but their thing is they sell to restaurants. It's
and
big,
supermarkets.
And supermarkets. Okay. Yeah, it's not a hangout place. Of course they're not gonna have newspapers.
No, but they always had when I was growing up.
The old Greeksters would give the Greek paper, so the old Greeks would get the Greek.
No.
And if they had gazettes, it's probably some old fucking guy with a restaurant came in with his newspaper, and then when he was like, God damn, okay, I'll leave this
It's all Greeks and Pakistanis. Why would the fuck would they have the Gazette there?
You'd have more chance of getting your camera installed in that place than getting a fucking actual newspaper.
That's fucking retarded. I love that you said they don't make it anymore. You're like, I'm not even dealing with this. They just don't make it anymore. And that was a big lie because that was a historic event.
Yeah, and now like I was like, fuck. Now I'm gonna have to find someone
on eBay
with a subscription that didn't throw it out.
That collects them, yeah.
Yeah, shit. Like because I know Ted Bird has a subscription, and he looks like
He may have kept that.
Maybe and this. I'm sorry, Ted. This is gonna sound like an insult.
Tedski watches this. He might have it.
Ted might be, because I know how my dad is. My dad, his paper, he won't put it in recycling or throw it out every day. He fucking puts it in a pile, and then every 6 months he gets rid of it.
But this is historic. He might have kept it.
So
yeah, I was
maybe
about to
he
say,
kept it.
yeah.
Maybe we're lucky. Yeah, Ted will let us know. He listens.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably read it and going, I'm gonna keep this.
Or I'll ask because they keep a couple copies, but it's instead of costing me 55 cents, it's gonna cost me 600.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the type of thing that's gonna cost a lot.
Listen, Poseidon. I will say one thing about you. You're the type of person, because you don't just fuck up. You try to cover it up. You lie about it. You're able, single-handedly, if you would get a job at like a multinational, like if you would get a job at Spotify, within 9 months, that company would get torn to pieces. There's so much miscommunication, lies. That you could tear down. Bro, you could tear down NASA easily. Yeah. You start working there, they're all fucked. They're
There's something impressive in that.
They're all going to become flat earthers because of you.
If you worked at Starbucks and the coffee maker was broken, someone came in, you'd be like, we don't make coffee anymore. What? No, we stopped making coffee.
Like every Starbucks?
Yeah, it's just over. It's a new thing. We sell fucking gift cards and stupid baskets.
Yeah. You want a bagel or something?
We have free cream. If you want. That's what we sell now. It's free cream.
Yeah. I'll give you a cup, put some cream, sugar, some water. It'll taste good.
It's good. Same.
Yeah. Like, what is that? What are you doing? Because if you didn't add the spice of lie, you could make it work. But because you add sauce, you tear everything down.
Yeah, I gotta stop adding sauce.
But fool me once. Shame.
This is our fault. We're the idiots.
But now it's my fault.
Yeah. No, me too. It's my. Every time he does it, I stopped. I don't know if everyone noticed. I stopped freaking out because I'm like,
I used to.
This is my fault.
You know what happens?
It was because I was gullible and I trusted him, but I'm not though. Like before I left, I asked my dog to take care of the dishes, and I think I'm good on that one.
Okay, you know what happens?
I put a little ladder. I put the soap. I don't look. You can lick for just the pre-rinse.
Yeah, but you got to put it in the machine.
I fuck up. I become disappointed in myself. I'm like, now people aren't gonna trust me.
So then you're like, what lie?
How do I gain people's trust?
It's not even
lies.
It's not even. I want to be able to like help and shit in the future. And they're like, fuck, they're never gonna trust me again. So then I subconsciously add sauce, and then I add the sauce.
You don't subconsciously. It's overt. You do it out loud.
Oh yeah.
How about? So should we ask? No sauce. Can you get my camera installed? No sauce.
Hold the sauce.
Just hold the sauce. Put the sauce on the side.
Yeah.
I think the best thing is
I wanted veggie.
Okay. In the future, I think honestly, I've thought about this. It's kept me up at night a few times. I think the best thing. I think the best thing is if you ever need a favor again,
don't ask me.
That's the first. That's the first solution.
Ask an adult.
That's the first solution.
I was thinking though, like, cause he's like your assistant.
Yeah.
So I was like, how the fuck do like Pantelis' papers get to the government? Like when you have to send your taxes in.
Oh, I do.
Okay, because that'd be the type of thing you give your assistant.
Never.
You're like, here, send this to my accountant.
I go directly to the accountant. No, I don't take chance. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
I don't take chances like that. No. There's times where he won't do things like he's like, there's no waters in the fridge. I go, so we don't have any water? He's like, no, we have waters. They're next to the fridge. I'm like,
hold on, bro.
Put them in the fridge. He's like, I'm gonna put them later. And then the next day, we don't have any cold water. I go, you drank all the case of water yesterday? He's like, no, I didn't put them in the fridge. There's none in the fridge. I go, why don't you just put them in the fridge? They're right there.
I forget.
Like he does little things like that. I would never give him taxes.
Okay, so the first solution in the future if you need anything is don't ask me. That's the first solution.
I know you've helped me.
The second,
you've given me a career.
The second one,
I don't got your back, bro.
Hold on, no, hold on. I do got your back. But the thing is, because I'm always afraid to like fuck up. We spoke about this right before we went on there, and I think the second solution, I've thought about this, is tell me, look, I need a favor, but if you fuck up, it's okay. You can tell me. You can be honest.
What?
And then if I fuck, like, I think it's gonna be like, okay, I think it's gonna put me at ease.
So you can fuck up even more.
No, it's gonna put me at ease, and it's gonna go smoothly.
Bro, go fuck yourself. Okay,
Here's the thing. I have chaotic energy.
People don't want to ask you for a favor if they have to say, look, can you bring my dog to the vet? Look, he can die, and it's not. I'm not gonna blame you. I'm not gonna blame you. Like he's 9, which is kind of young, but he had a good life.
Yeah.
So 9 good years is better than fucking 15 bad ones.
Okay, hold on. I got to rethink about that one. No, because I wanna help. Damn it.
You do the opposite of helping.
I wanna be helped.
He's a saboteur.
Yeah.
But I wish he was a on purpose saboteur. It's
There's
all
something-
just goofy saboteur.
There's something funnier about that though.
You're like
But
like in those cartoons where it's a big guy that he's petting an animal and hurting the animal.
Yeah, that's you. Yeah.
So the poor animal is getting fucking his forehead squished in because you have so much love to give.
You wanna laugh?
It's a mongoloid.
Because you asked me also to send you the footage that I had of you.
Yeah, I had asked
the
you
best-
that
the best
when
message-
we were in
The
Ontario.
best
and then-
message I got is he tells me, he's like, yo, Mike wants you to send in the footage. And I laugh because like, Mike wants me to send the footage on the camera that he was
That
in
you
possession
have,
of.
yeah.
Hold on.
And I was like, you mean the camera that you have?
Hold on.
Yeah.
We're gonna clarify
see,
something.
I
You've had
almost-
it for the longest
I
time.
asked him today. I was proud of you for this because I asked him today, and I didn't tell you that I'd asked him, but I was like, "Fuck!" Like I'd asked you to send me that when we were in Ontario 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, and then I hadn't got it, and then today I was like, "Fuck!" I'll ask him, but I was like, I think I'll ask him at the studio. That way, Pantelis will like I'll have a witness so that you'll remind him.
Yeah.
And
No, but
then-
he got
Here's the
sent it.
thing.
He sent it
Here's the
today.
thing. If
Yeah,
I
he
when I
did it
when I
without
when I
a
fuck up
witness.
when I fuck up, I'll take responsibility.
Don't say
After
that.
you
you
won't.
dig it out of me.
No, you won't. You'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah, all you gotta
But
do
hold
is
on.
bully me on air for like an hour, and then I'll fucking
I'll
own it.
admit all my faults.
one thing about the camera,
Yeah.
I gave it to you right after the tour,
Okay.
and you said you would extract everything.
Yeah, but
You
then
would
you
take care of
needed it. You asked. That's why you still have
I
it.
needed it
You're like,
on
"Bring me the
Saturday, but
camera."
you had it for the longest time. I needed it on Saturday.
But he didn't ask me to send him the stuff. He had asked you. That's why I
Are
didn't
you
rush.
sure?
Yeah, that's why I
I'd
didn't rush.
asked you. I was like, "Can you film this and send it to me?"
Yeah. That's why I'm saying I didn't.
It wasn't because I
it
didn't want
wasn't-
you to film it and then keep it.
No, because I thought,
in
anyways,
your
because
archives.
you always extract everything. I thought,
Yeah, but I
anyway-
didn't extract anything. It's still on the thing because I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
have a reason to.
so I did it today because I didn't have it for the longest time, and then so this happens, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta do this as soon as I go home. As soon as I go home, I'm like, I fucked up the tour bus, but as soon as I go home, I gotta do this. You gotta fucking do this, bro.
Yeah,
You
he
can't fuck
fucked
this
that
up,
up, too.
bro.
He fucked that
Hold
up,
on, hold on, bro. I'm sitting there. I plug in the camera. Camera's not connecting. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, you don't have the card reader.
Huh?
You don't have the card reader.
Oh no, I had to accept. So I had to open the camera and it accepted
Yeah,
it
yeah,
or
but
something. on the
if you have a
thing.
card reader, you just.
I don't have a card reader.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. I start freaking out. Finally open the camera, connects, dong, everything pops up. I'm like, oh, cool. I go on WeTransfer, doesn't work. File's too big. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch, bro. I remember I have Google Drive. Oh, fuck, I make a Google Drive and share the folder with Mike. Problem solved. Bro, I start transferring to the Google Drive. I walk away. I come back. Error. There's no way a simple fucking task, bro. There's no fucking way. I'm sitting there. So I sat there, bro. And then I transferred one by one file to the desktop first and from the desktop to the drive. And I sat there like a lunatic, just staring,
looking.
watching at the loading, just like, nah, bro. Nah, I'm not fucking this one up, bro.
But that's how you should treat everything.
Yeah, meticulous.
Yeah.
Imagine his girlfriend
Yeah.
seeing him though do that from a distance. She's watching. She's like, I fucked up. It's
Oh, you want to laugh? You want to laugh? Because she was making how do you say crostado pomme in English?
It's a apple
Apple crumble.
apple
Yeah.
crumble pie.
Yeah,
So she made that and
it's an apple crisp.
apple crisp.
Ooh,
The-
that
the
sounds
real
delicious.
term, yeah.
So she made that, and she goes, when you're done, whatever you do, just go to the supermarket and buy ice cream.
So he shows up with tomatoes.
So
So I went to that place where they sell bread.
I went to the bakery. Babe, you're not gonna believe this. They don't sell ice cream anymore.
And see,
When
he
did they
told
sell
me-
ice cream?
When he told me Elmont, I don't live in that neighborhood. I have no idea what the fuck Elmont is.
It's another
So
level.
listen to this. So I'm like, all right, babe, you got anything else that we need for the house? You know? And she's like, oh, I'm gonna send you a list of some of the stuff we need. We're running low on, so just buy these things as well. I'm like, okay. So I get the list. I show up there, and I'm like, well, I'm here. I'm gonna buy some extra stuff that I want as well.
Yeah.
So I start buying this, that, buy everything. I show up, I unpack everything, I put everything. And she looks at me, where's the ice cream? I'm like,
The one thing she asked you to get.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the one thing she asked me to get, I got everything else, but
Did
except
you
for
go
the
back?
no. So what happened was I was transferring your stuff in the meantime.
Okay.
And she saw that I was nervous, that I was sweating.
Oh,
And
she
I was
thought it was
sitting there-
because of her.
And no. And she saw me. I'm there just watching it go by. And she looks at me. She's like,
Are you okay?
I'll go. I'll go. She just went.
By the way, she didn't mean ice cream. That was just a sentence she was telling.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm going.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave.
And I was like, ah, shit, poor girl.
I understand.
But
And the opposite of what people say usually, it's not me, it's you. It's not me, it's you.
but in general,
Yeah, that'll be her.
In
I just
general-
want you to know it's not me. This is 100% you.
in general, for the past week and a half, I've been even like my own shit. I've been like,
Yeah. But for real though, that's how like in life, I think
Yeah.
you should always treat everything the way you treated those files.
Focus.
Like if he goes, I need this. That's why sometimes when you show up, you're like, fuck, I asked for 7 sugars and there's no milk, and you gotta concentrate on one thing at a time.
Yeah.
That's the thing too. I noticed
That's the theme of this podcast.
see whenever you're thinking about other
Exactly.
things and how you're gonna make money in the future. One thing I realized, like I don't work as much as I used to, but in the years where I was working like a fucking mental patient, I couldn't think of, okay, I got this, because I would have fucking shot myself in the face. So what I do, I was like, I
Break
got to
it
do
down,
this
one by one.
and then I do
So I
this.
told him.
That's all I think about.
Yeah.
That's all I think about. It's done. Oh fuck.
That's what I told you.
Finally, It's
Yeah,
done.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, this. Okay, and then
Yeah.
you don't freak out that you have a million things to do.
Yeah.
You do one thing at a time and do that one thing well.
Better than anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Become the Muhammad Ali of podcasting. Yeah.
And by he means just become a Muslim.
Yeah, become Muslim. Yeah.
Just become a Muslim.
And refuse to go to war. God damn.
Yeah.
Apart from that, though, it's been, apart from his fuck ups,
It's
we've
been
had some good weeks.
Everything's been good. Everything's been good. He hasn't lost. I gave him. We're doing we're taping the special this weekend. He hasn't lost the mics or the stools yet.
Yet.
Oh wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
I told them something off air. You're gonna die of laughter. You weren't here when he I think you were doing your set or whatever.
Me? Downstairs, yeah.
Downstairs, and I'm like, and I went outside to get some air, and I'm like, but the thing is, because I was remembering all the fuck ups that I did, and he gave me like the stuff, and I'm like, hold on, I never checked if the mics were in there. So, dude, in my paranoia now, I went and checked, and they're there, and I'm like, okay,
In your car?
yeah.
Okay. Oh, my God.
Oh, bro, I'm like, he's gonna murder me.
Well, that's why today when I got the
The
message.
good thing though for you is physically, since I'm smaller than you, technically I can't murder you.
Yeah.
No, but you can.
I can hire someone.
There
to
you go.
murder
Yes, you can outdollar me.
My money can murder you.
Well, he can outdollar you. He can outthink you. He can also, we found out, outdiet you.
I could probably trick you into committing suicide. Yeah. That's the way I'm going to murder you, is I'm going to convince you to commit suicide.
He's a murderer on a budget. Not going to spend his hard-earned cash on that
See,
shit.
that's why I bought the flamethrower. I'm going to buy you one that's going to accidentally explode.
So what's happening with you and Adam and your new
And your
underscore
crew?
lobby crew?
Oh, all good. We had that episode.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about this next episode? Or you want to?
No, you can talk about this now.
Okay.
It's just like what's happened. I don't understand your dynamics because I see you yell at them. Like I had to stop him before the show because
I yell. Okay.
he was getting very
Okay.
mean to especially Claudio and he's new.
No, no,
Claudio,
to
you gotta-
Adam.
He's new to their gang. He's new
And
to the
see,
gang.
like, the way we treated you, or the way we've always treated you, at first, I don't know if you remember, it was rough on you. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'd do 2 episodes, and then you'd be like, I gotta take a couple weeks off. And now, like, you learned the
But also,
dynamic.
I've grown a much thicker skin as well.
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah, that's
but-
because of your lack of dieting.
Yeah. But you gotta, so this guy, it's exactly like anal. You gotta fucking go slow.
Yeah, you gotta go
And
slow.
You can't
I
just
yelled.
fucking.
I yelled at Adam yesterday.
So
because
he yelled at Adam, but the Adam one,
Adam is
I stopped
okay,
him a
though.
bit. But when he yelled at
and
Claudio at the
even
beginning,
Adam is.
When did I
is
yell
and then
at
he
Claudio?
you apologized even. You even apologized to him.
Oh yeah, I did yell at him.
Adam
I yelled at him
is
for no
still new.
reason.
For the kid,
Yeah, it's true.
Like no, we don't. The kid, he can't even talk in the episode. I taped his mouth, so he can't even say anything. He's just sitting there. They're about to get started. I'm trying to get him to
the
get started.
gimp?
The gimp, yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to get him to get started. I'm like, all right, whenever you're ready, you go. And for some reason, the kid maybe turned his chair or something. He turns around. And he's like, "Can you shut the fuck up?" And I'm trying to do it. And I was like, "Okay, bro, calm down." And then he didn't say anything. And then before they started, because he realized he yelled at everyone, especially the kid who said nothing. The kid was like this, and he's like, "Look, I'm very sorry." No. But he just snaps on him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's his
Yeah,
gang.
like
Hold
even
on.
Adam.
It's your gang. You gotta
Getting
be cool with
this
them.
trio organized is insane. For the long, okay, because we do the top 5.5.
You have a
every
gang.
episode.
You really
Yeah.
should have a gang.
And you're
You
the
have
only
3 minions.
You're the only trio. You're the
I may have found the female intellectual, by the way. I'll talk to you about it off air.
you're the only trio. With,
And you're gonna
4
freak
people.
out. You're gonna agree with me, but You may be against it.
Is it the parking attendant lady? Because I'm
No. You know who I'm talking about.
Right now.
Is it Pamela Anderson?
Think Pamela Anderson?
Is she in Montreal?
It'd be amazing if she was like super
No,
hot.
she isn't. That's the thing.
She's not in Montreal.
Yeah.
So what the fuck are you talking about? How did you find your?
I just realized she's not in Montreal as you asked me that question.
Who is it? Is it Susan Boyle? You saw an old video of Susan Boyle and you're like,
Did you
No,
approach
she's
her?
a comic. She's a comic. No, I haven't approached her yet. I thought I'm like
a non-Montreal comic.
Yeah.
Wait. But you understand the dynamic of the intellectual, right? That you're all lunatics.
Yes.
And they got it.
Is she crazy?
Yo, wow, yeah.
And you
I mean,
gotta show
yeah.
up every week.
Oh,
And
we'll
she doesn't
alternate.
live in
Yeah,
She's gonna live
alternate.
in Montreal.
Where does
Well,
she
she lives
live?
2 hours
Ottawa?
away. Yeah,
Okay.
She lives 2 hours away, and I know her.
yeah.
What? What are you talking about?
Does she have sex with 19-year-olds when she's on the cocaine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, really?
The realization.
That's an adult woman. That's a married lady with kids, bro. You can't throw her in the intellectuals. You're crazy.
I'm telling you, it can be.
I don't know if she'd be willing to go in as hard as you guys.
Oh fuck! Are you kidding me? She dressed up as a fucking.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough of a dead giveaway. I don't know. Oh, that would be interesting. Why you approached her about this?
No, I haven't, but I thought about it.
Oh,
The other day.
I don't think though.
I don't
She's
think
not a
so.
good
Yeah,
fit.
she's not a good fit, bro, at all.
No, eh?
No, not for
No,
that,
no.
bro.
Oh,
The fact that you thought about it is
It's
incredibly insulting
for her. Yeah.
Insulting to who?
to her.
Yeah, very insulting.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, bro. It's absurdly insulting.
Really?
It's criminal. Oh, fuck. I feel terrible for her.
Yeah.
That's how you see her. You're like, this person's at my level.
Nah.
That's like when you're single and someone sets you up with someone else. That's when you see what your friends think your value is.
Yeah, depending. You know who they set you
You're
up
like,
with?
oh, this is Susan. And you're like, oh, god damn it.
I think you guys are going to hit it off.
yeah.
I like peanuts.
Yeah.
Hey, you like peanuts too, no, bro? You told me you love peanut butter? That's what just happened.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Ah.
You just told her you're single. I got someone to date. All these guys,
Yeah.
and they're all retarded.
You're setting her up.
No, but she's not retarded. But
You're
it
like,
could-
okay.
But you guys are. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, first of all,
You're
I
a
am
married lady.
I'm retarded adjacent. Okay.
There are many episodes that will prove the contrary.
Okay. And here's the thing. She's wacky.
She is wacky,
She is
but,
wacky,
not,
but not you're wacky.
No. You need a Bubba Gump wacky.
Yeah, she's wacky.
'Cause we're
but
suddenly-
hold on. But your wacky is you.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get into that. A man who is in and out of the mental hospital.
Yeah.
A guy who's wanted by the mob and is gonna go to jail for extortion and fraud. And a gimp.
While he's getting extorted.
Yeah, while he's getting extorted. So that's your crew. That is next level.
She's not as, but same like Elon Musk is wacky,
Yeah.
but he wouldn't be a
An
good
intellectual.
fit in the intellectuals.
what
I
you
don't
mean.
think.
No, it wouldn't
He-
fit.
He would take over.
I'll tell you why that doesn't work, Adam. No businessman, no professional would just give you $30,000 because you're dressed like a clown. You'd be like, but why? It doesn't make sense. I'm a trustworthy guy. So no, it's a bad fit. It's very insulting. Ask her
Yeah.
and let me know.
Well, because
how
I'm
she
trying to
replies.
think- okay.
Invite her on the show to ask her, to tell her
She'll
that's
lose
we
why
my
need
shit.
she's
we
been
need
invited.
a lady, and I was thinking wacky.
You don't need a lady. In fact, I would say to keep things safe and legal, all of you stay away from women.
Yeah. Or if you do get a lady, you need one that doesn't have a permanent address.
Yeah,
You need a
a nomad.
nomad, a cat lady that doesn't have a lot of cats because they all run away since
Yes.
she doesn't have a door.
Yeah, you need a cat lady without a bed but a mattress.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what if you would catch her having sex with Adam?
Who?
What if she would get into a relationship with Adam?
The lady
Yeah.
She would never.
Wouldn't that be weird? What do you mean she would never?
You need.
I'd be happy for
Okay,
them.
so
You'd be happy for them.
I'd be very happy.
That's gonna destroy
I'd be more
that's
happy for
destroy the
Adam.
dynamic in your group. You can't
yeah.
fuck each other in the
Then
gang.
you're all
That's
gonna
too
be
late.
jealous.
That's too late.
You're all gonna be jealous.
That's
of
too
Adam.
late. That's too late.
Huh?
You should have told me that earlier.
It doesn't count. It was Halloween. But yeah, could you imagine if she hooks up with Adam, the only other adult close to an adult on that thing?
That would never happen.
I've seen crazier things happen.
You're right.
Adam seducing her there with his like. "Do you have any
Adam
money?"
is very charming.
Yeah,
He's a sweet talker.
yeah.
I don't know him that well, but he's a sweet,
sweet
talker.
talker.
You guys gotta go listen to that fucking.
Do you sit on this table often?
Dude, honestly, Mike, if you're gonna do something this week, you gotta watch that episode on.
He already
the
did. This is
20
done. This is in the future. He already did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's true.
Adam, the thing that I like about Adam is the awkward stares.
Hold on. What do
He
you
looks like
You're
someone
gonna-
that when he shakes your hand, he lets go when he wants to.
Yeah. But he decides when you guys are letting go. In the Halloween episode, there's a lot of times where I cut to him because they're having full on conversation, like him and Guido are fighting about something, whatever. And in the back, all you see is that like this.
Dressed as a clown.
Just as a clown.
What a fucking train wreck.
Oh, what is life?
God
Oh,
damn.
dude.
Yeah, you gotta ask this lady to be on the show and just record it.
And not
Just-
tell her what the
yeah.
theme of the show is.
The best text I have gotten in a month was from Mike. I sent him a picture of your entire gang, and all he said was, "What has your life become?"
Dude, I was asking myself the same question last
And
night,
I was
bro.
like, fuck yeah, I adopted mentally handicapped people. I brought them in. They're running around, putting makeup on each other while I'm not even there. I'm not even at the studio. I'm just getting notification of the cameras, like someone's there, and I look, and there's a guy just a clown, and another guy just Hitler. And I'm like, oof, this like the people that run the building. If they walk by, they're gonna be like, what are these people doing? Why is Hitler?
What an insane.
Why is that guy in a sex mask?
What a life, though.
So listen, guys, if you want to start your own podcast, bookingpodcaststudio@gmail.com. And while Mike is here, Mike, one of the owners of the Bordel, now that his tour is over, the Bordel is starting to do English shows.
Yeah.
They're taking over the English market.
Bordel is becoming a bilingual comedy club.
Yeah, Bordel wasn't happy with just dominating the French scene. They're now trying to dominate the
Yeah.
English scene. Tuesday nights,
We're not
9:15 p.m.
participating. We're taking over.
Yeah, they're not participating. They're taking over. 9:15 p.m. every Tuesday, starting November 1st. It will be
Who's hosting?
this disgusting piece of garbage that you see in front of you right now. I'll be
Yeah.
hosting all those nights. If I can't make it, I'll hire a black guy because that's the kind of person I am. So I'll be hosting every night. I'm picking the lineup. I've already booked for the next couple of weeks.
For all the weirdos listening, he books it.
Yeah, for
and
any-
all the real comics.
For real, if we've never met, send your request to Poseidon. He'll be handling your booking. He prefers either telephone calls or Instagram messages. Emails he doesn't look at often, unless it's Booking Podcast Studio and you want to book the studio for your podcast. MikeWard.ca is where you're going to go to catch Mike on tour. Sadly, you're probably too
No
late because
more
the last
shows.
4 dates are sold out, so you can't even get there.
Yeah.
But there's a link to the Patreon. Patreon.com/sous-écoute for the #1 French language comedy podcast on the planet. Subscribe to get the entire back catalog of podcasts from Mike Ward Sous-écoute and all the future podcasts. You can even watch it live on the Patreon. Poseidon is online. He's ThePoseidon69 on Twitter and on Instagram. And if you go to Linktree/IamPoseidon, you get all his links. He started a new Facebook page,
Yes.
and he needs followers because it just seems weird.
What's a new Facebook page?
It's just his Poseidon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so he can have
How
his
many
smile.
followers do you have?
6.
That is perfect.
He just started it.
I just started.
Nobody knows.
But it's
I
perfect.
didn't even follow him yet. I'm going to follow him now after the show. Now that I know.
I'm
So
gonna think about it.
that's under consideration. So thank you guys for checking us out. Tell your friends about this, but most importantly, go fuck yourselves.